Why the Wii sucks. Intro. Now, welcome to Unpopular Opinion, the show by Freekill Phyco where he talks about his unpopular opinion on stuff. Today's episode is on the Wii, the console released by Nintendo in 2006. To start, I want to say that I dislike the Wii, not anything else by Nintendo. I love the Wii U and the Switch looks damn amazing, but the goddamn Wii is straight trash in my opinion. So let's get into it. I have 3 issues, organized here in order of least important to bollocks level big. Without further ado, let's do it. Issue 1, the graphics. I know that this is nitpicky shitty, but this is an issue if you tie it in with the other 2 problems I got. The Wii was released in 2006 and was competing with the Xbox 360 from 2005 and the PlayStation 3 in the same year, 2006. So now we have to set the bar. Let's divide resolution. We all know the consoles run at 30 frames per second, let's say. So the only dividing factor between these 3 is resolution. These consoles are incredibly close, dividing resolution into 3 major categories. We have a low res, which is 144p and 280, standard res, which is 360 and 480p, and then we have high res, 720 and 1080p. Guess which ones the Wii does? 40p at best. 480. Well, the Xbox 360, which in mind came out a year before the Wii, runs at 720p! What? That makes no sense. Especially when the Xbox 360 naturally is only around $100 more than the Wii. But seriously, why should I waste my time buying a rather cheap system for one that's slightly more expensive, but does much better in the graphics department? The problems continue when playing your Wii on a new TV. Since the Wii doesn't run HD, the Wii doesn't have a HDMI port. To explain, you have the 3 plug-in hole thingies. Those are AV cables. They're old and they were used up until the major use of HD. Then, the weird-shaped ones that are found on most modern things are HDMI connectors. They use HD. Since the Wii only runs in standard definition, HDMI is nowhere to be seen, just AV. Since modern TVs are phasing out AV for HDMI as the standard, in a few years you can't play your Wii because of your new TV. Compare this to the Xbox 360. Sure, the 360 is 720p, but it can also run in 480p if you don't have a TV that is compatible with HDMI. It has an AV port. Issue 2. Games! The Wii's second problem is the godforsaken game library. It's like YouTube. Sure, you have the creamy goodness on top, but below it is disgusting trash. If you ever seen Extra Credits video on shovelware, which I highly recommend, then you know where I'm going with this. Aside from the mobile platform, the Wii is such a target for shovelware and otherwise crappy games. It's one of the highest-selling systems. Also, we have the markets of these systems. Ever played Left 4 Dead 2? Let's explain the market by using these characters. PlayStation 3 for Nick, Xbox 360 for Elvis, and Wii for Grandma and the family. Point is that the freaking family market plays the Wii the most. So then greedy developers use the opportunity of a lot of people playing it that are stupid about games to vacuum out the extra dollars out of Grandma's pockets for Barbie's shitty horse adventure. So you may think, well, okay, who cares? You can just avoid the crap. Well, that's a huge mistake, actually. You see, these are nearly blind grandmas and uneducated moms. These poor people can't tell the difference between Black Ops 2 and 3. Poor them. But back to the point. These people don't know what licensed games are trash. So they have to go out of the way to find this out. And they're probably disinterested because they just want to make the kid/grandkid happy. And they don't know what video games are very deep within in community and quality. That's bad. You ever see the Extra Credits video? That just tells us what happens afterward. Christmas morning, kids rap Transformers. Super Prime Adventure 3! He plays it and it's terrible. He never touches video games again. So, due to bad games, the community can fall apart. And due to this wide community of consumers for the Wii, you'll get a Sans Nouveau, which is a bad time. Get it? Sans No Foncier? Bad time? Undertale? Forget it. But seriously, nothing to joke about. This can bring thousands of new gamers down. No, not even thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands. Issue 3. The goddamn motion controls. Sweet lord, do I ever hate the fucking controller. Let's explain why. Since when was it good to design a controller from a TV remote? Look at it. It's stupid. It's really dick-like too. But that's to be expected from a 12-year-old when dealing with the solid, straight rectangles. But why did you have to put a rubber casing to it? To protect is a dumb argument because the top is the only protected part. Otherwise, the dense base is screwed on protection. And the regular TV remotes don't really need this. So what the hell? It's just a fucking condom. Nothing but a rubber dick sock and a rectangular TV remote just so Nintendo can have a good laugh thinking that people are flailing plastic dicks around with a condom and calling it fun. Then we have motion controls. I wouldn't call them bad if they were good. At launch, the Wii mode or whatever wasn't that precise. To quote Yahtzee, swinging the Wii mode just like a man is just pressing A like a madman. To specify, let's look at Wii Sports. Tennis replaced swinging the tennis rack with waggling the Wii stick so that you don't have to press A. Bowling did the same. There's no real deviation Wii mode swinging. You can turn yourself and pivot yourself and etc. etc. You just gotta pray the Iron Jesus blesses you. Boxing was punch up, but again, wiggle replacing pressing. Baseball is just that one Mario game for the freaking GameCube, but with wiggle tech! Yay! Golf is the same. These games were all just older games with wiggle tech. Trademark. Remember, trademark in the last wiggle tech too. New Super Mario Bros. Wii wasn't different. Spin jumping has been assigned to A or some kind of Street Fighter move in other games, but now that we gotta have that wiggle tech trademark, okay. To fix it, shake the Wiimote to make Mario do a high spinny jump. Mario Super Sluggers also had a more advanced version of Wii Sports Baseball. No, it didn't have. It was a more advanced version of Wii Sports Baseball. Then 2009 came around. What's 2009? It doesn't matter. What does matter is the release of Wii Motion Plus, which should have been an improvement, but just made things worse. The Wii's motion controls were a failed abortion, to be honest. They were just another way to press A, but stitches and bandages ain't gonna help the uncooked baby. Did not sound right, like throwing babies in ovens. Yeah. You gotta realize that the crappy Wii motion can be used as one-to-one motion, which ruined games because it almost never worked. My two biggest examples are Wii Sports Resort and, most importantly, The Legend of Zelda Skyward fucking Sword. Let's go with the controversial entry. No, the least controversial entry. Wii Sports Resort was a collection of 12 mostly original games that used the Wiimote and Wii Motion Plus to its full potential. So you take this as the highest of the bear, and this also came packaged with it. It was like the launch title for a whole new Wii. Sword Play was a waggle fest, which feels fair against the II due to the fact that they're laser precise, yet your Wiimote can't do the same. You need to be laser precise because you have to hold the B button to block sword blows and stuff. And if you don't hit in the right direction while they're blocking, you're gonna get knocked back. It's just stupid. Oh God, I'm gonna drown my computer in spit. Table tennis, bowling, and golf are just rip-offs of tennis, bowling, and golf in the last game, respectively. Cycling is Waggle Fast Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, do it with now the Nunchuck and Wiimote. Everything else is just awkward and shit to control. And then the big one, Skyward Sword. I love Skyward Sword. It's my first Zelda game, but the goddamn controls ruin it for everyone else. I don't get why motion controls have to be tacked on, My rose-tinted glasses are saying not to talk shit about Skyward Sword, so just let the internet do it for me. Alright, that was the first episode of Unpopular Opinions. Hope you enjoyed it, because I sure didn't. Anyway, if you liked the video, subscribe to be... Need to notify... Anyway, if you liked the video, then click the like button. If you dislike it, click the dislike button. It gives me a good indication on what your opinions. Please do it. Please do it. I need the feedback to improve. Subscribe to be notified on my videos going live, and comment if you have something to say about this video. I can't stress it enough. Don't just leave a dislike. At least comment so I can improve and, please you. I want to make this a job. It seems really interesting. Bye!
They'll get you pretty far.